flying free, flying high, flashing wings across the sky. Geordie racer, on the road, in the street, hear the sound of pounding feet. Geordie racer, fly.
The story so far, Spuggy's family are stunned by his great fundraising idea.
I'm asking people to sponsor Blue Flash in the pigeon race on Saturday, and I've written to Mickey Stone about it.
Baz has visited the Hilton's loft. He says Blue Flash is...
Funny bird, say that.
Bonniest in Newcastle.
Then Baz offered Dad a job as a truck driver.
Only part-time, like, but that is new. If you've a mind.
What happened next? Spuggy and Janie joined up with Kath and they visited this great house near Newcastle. Seaton Delaval Hall. When they were looking for the entrance to the gardens, they took the wrong turning. Where did they end up? Shh! Who did they think they'd heard? But it wasn't.
I wonder what all that was about. Did you see the number plate?
C963 WHT, the same truck as before.
Before what?
We were shouting at yesterday by a man clearing rubbish.
Oh, aye. Howie, here comes the bus.
They all got on the bus and went back to Newcastle. When Spuggy went to the allotment that afternoon, he took the radio with him.
Round, Spuggy.
Oh, hi, Baz.
What do you bought that thing for?
Mickey Stone, Dad. He's giving out the names to get on his show.
Oh, aye. It's not likely to be awards, though, is it?
Right then, the moment you've all been waiting for, the lucky fundraisers. First on tomorrow's show is a young lad who's got nothing to do with the Great North Run, but he has got a really great fundraising idea. His name is Richard Hilton.
Yay!
Spuggy to his friends.
Mickey, how did you know Spuggy's real name was Richard?
Well, he sent me this letter about his fundraising idea. Look, he signed it Richard Hilton. P.S. My friends call me Spuggy.
So Spuggy's his nickname?
Yes, like Wordie's your nickname.
No, it's not. My full name is Mr. Watchword, but everyone calls me Wordie for short. A nickname's different. What does Spuggy mean?
It's Geordie for sparrow.
Nicknames, none of them are quite the same. Who's gonna get a nickname? Who are you? Who are you? Michelle Bell. What do we call her? Ding Dong. Why? Ding Dong Bell. Nicknames, none of them are quite the same. Who's gonna get a nickname? Who are you? Who are you? Neil Moore. What do we call him? Lone. Why? Lone Moore. Nicknames, none of them are quite the same. Who's gonna get a nickname? Who are you?
Richard Hilton. Spuggy to his friends. Spuggy was listening to the radio. Watch his face. First, he stared. Then when he heard his name, he grinned. Can you imagine his feelings when he heard his name? And then Dad and Baz laughed. Words describing people's faces often tell us what they're thinking or feeling.
Did you notice, word watchers? All those words also ended in ED. I think we should listen to what the Geordie Bricky has to say about words ending in ED. You can join in if you like.
Why don't you build yourself a word? Build yourself a word with ED. To say it's happened, take laugh, add ED. Build yourself a word. All together now. Laughed, laughed. Take look, add ED. Build yourself a word. All together now. Looked, looked. Take yell, add ED. And build yourself a word. All together now. Yelled, yelled. Why don't you build yourself a word? Build yourself a word with ED. To say it's happened.
And word watchers, it's finished. Now, what's Mickey up to?
Wordy, it's blue flash. Now we've got something to show you. This is a map of Great Britain. If you haven't already found out where Newcastle is, well, it's here, in the northeast of England.
But for the next bit of the story, we need to know where Folkestone is. And that's right down here, in the south. It's the place where the big pigeon race starts, the Inland National. Ho-ho! The one Spuggy was expecting Blue Flash to win.
The day before the race, the pigeons are taken from Newcastle to Folkestone in huge lorries. The lorry is called a transporter. So the day the pigeons travel south is called Transportation Day.
It's over 300 miles from Folkestone to Newcastle. Oh, that's a long way to fly. But racing pigeons can do it in under 6 hours.
But before they can do that, they need to be properly trained and looked after.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and pigeon fancier Jim Nicholson arrives at his loft to let his pigeons out for their exercise. The pigeons fly around for an hour or so. That's how they get fit for racing. While they're out, Jim gets their feed ready. Pigeon food is a mixture of grain, corn, beans, peas, and various other seeds. When it's time for the pigeons to come down, Jim rattles a corn tin. The pigeons hear the rattle. They've learned that that means it's time for food. They're hungry after their exercise. As well as grain, the pigeons have grit. Grit helps them to digest their food. Newly hatched pigeons are called squeakers. When a squeaker is about 1 week old, it has to have its ring put on. At that age, their feet are still soft and supple enough for the ring to be slipped over the toes. And that's the ring on for life.
Just look at this. Mickey Ston. That's not right. There's an E at the end of my name. There, that's better. Mickey Stone.
Hey, Mickey! That's no ordinary E. That's a magic E. Just watch. Don't you recognize Magic-E when you see it? Oh, I think you need a lesson from the Magic-E wizard. Oh, morning.
I'm the wizard Magic-E. I'm the wizard Magic-E. I'll make sure you recognize Magic-E with ears and eyes. Use your ears, use your eyes. Whee! Magic-E. So if you rub, you'll get a robe with Magic-E. And then the cop will have to cope with Magic-E. He had a rod, and then he rode with Magic-E. You want to hop, you'll have some hope with Magic-E. Whee! Magic-E. Rob, robe, cop, cope, rod, road, hop, hope, with me, Magic-E. Whee! Magic-E.
Right, Wordy, I think I've got it. You can see Magic-E at the end of a word, but you can't hear it.
But there's more to it than that. You're a broadcaster. Don't forget to use your ears. Look at this word.
Microphone.
Now listen.
Microphone, 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 microphone.
Can you hear what Magic-E is doing to this letter? Listen again.
Microphone, microphone.
It's making it sound different.
Oh, that's it. Now, let's read some more of the story.
Okay, Wordy. Right then, the moment you've all been waiting for. The names of the lucky fundraisers.
How do you swing that? Not like to be wars, eh?
So if you're listening, Spuggy, and if your mum or dad can bring you along to Radio Newcastle at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, you'll be on the air. Look forward to seeing you. And after
You
Spuggy
got
goes
on
to
the
our next
radio,
listener,
eh?
will be the oldest
Congratulations. Can I have your autograph?
That's mine. I hope you'll be back in time.
Have you forgotten, man? It's transportation day tomorrow. The birds are off to Folkestone for the race.
Oh, Halloween. Would I forget Blue Flash? Pigeons come first, Dad.
Not a bad place. You'll have to have a look at my loft sometime, Spuggy. The best in Newcastle.
With the second best birds.
All right. Ta-ra, then.
Yeah, ta-ra, Baz.
And it's 3 o'clock on the Mickey Stone Show. Time for the news headlines. And news coming in of another burglary, this time in Gosforth. Among the things stolen is a gold pendant said to have been worn by Mary Queen of Scots.
There was some good news.
Well, yeah, I had some good news, Dad.
Ah, you didn't know. Hey, you'll have something to tell Blue Flash when he comes down. You should take a look at Baz's loft, you know. You didn't know it all yet. He's a canny pigeon man, is Baz.
So that evening, Spuggy went to Baz's place. There was a truck outside when he arrived.
No, then, Spuggy, lad, you came in. I see you've met Victor. He's taking a few of me birds out for a training toss. How are you up there, Lofton? Hey, upstairs is an awful trash, eh? Ah, you haven't got a view like that, do the allotments, dear?
Come on, sweetheart.
Baz showed Spuggy his best pigeon.
There you are, Spooky lad. Me perfect lady.
What's that, Baz? A message?
Aye, man, I hope so. Gosford, night of St. Mary, 4:30 Saturday. It's a tip, you see, from a friend of mine. Knows about the ponies. Horse racing, you know. I always sends me tips by Pigeon. Keeps the birds in fettle. Anyhow, that's the horse to bet on, tell you, Dad. Light of St. Mary.
My dad never bets on horses. He says it's daft.
He's right, no. Right, you got to be home now, son, and I'll see you at the club tomorrow, eh?
Okay, see you there.
Right. Oh, and I'll be listening for you on Radio Newcastle.
Right, see ya.
Ta-ra now. You go, Dad. What do you want to show him that for? Do you want to give the game away? Give off, man. He's on your bed.
Flying free, flying high, flashing wings across the sky. Geordie racer, on the road, in the street, hear the sound of pounding feet. Geordie racer, don't wait, don't stop. You're heading home, don't rest, don't drop. You're heading home, in the air, on the ground. See them moving all around, running hard, flying fast. See them all go rushing past.